Amaro as her mother, which was that's a beautiful series, and it's a beautifully animated, and I think it's going to be a hit once it hits also the United States. In Malaysia, it's in Asia, it's doing amazingly great in English and in the Malaysian language. Very diverse characters. I love that. I can't. It's gonna be a hit. So that's what we've been doing up to now. And I hope to be doing much more. I go a lot to the conventions in Latin America, which are huge, and I've gone to many with Luis Carreno. And somehow people like to see Cartman and SpongeBob up on stage talking to each other. They
Yay!
have nothing in common. I mean, he's
So
very
weird,
innocent.
but
He's
the
very
people laugh.
innocent. Pero yo de verdad te quiero de verdad, SpongeBob.
Yo también te
Bob
quiero,
Esponja, te quiero.
Carmen, pero tú eres un poco complicadito, te gusta el pollito y a mí me gusta la cangreburger.
El pollito es mejor, KFC es el mejor que hay en el mundo mundial.
O sea, y yo también estoy aquí el día de hoy, soy Kaya Broflovsky y los quiero a todos muchísimo.
Boo!
Y yo también
Boo!
estoy aquí hoy, soy tu niñera favorita.
Yay. Cheer,
Los
baby.
finales felices.
She's so sweet.
So anyway, eso es lo que estaba haciendo ahora con mi vida. Pero es una carrera that fulfills you a lot to be all these characters, and not only that, to also the movies, series, which were not as well known because people usually just know the cartoons and stuff like that. But we've done many series for HBO. Showtime, Amazon. That are amazing series with amazing actors, and that's like a great thing when you get to actually be an actor that has done some kind of amazing work, like in Nurse Jackie, and then you get to do them, and you have to be up to par with that acting, and that I think for an actor, it's one of the best things to do, which is not as well known in the business, but it is. It's part of it. Documentaries, a lot of things for History Channel.
Disney films?
A lot of work, different work, and commercials.
But I'm asking you a question.
Yes.
When you do Disney, like Disney Plus, everybody see it. Like you want to be shows like new one came out 2022. How you feeling? Everybody see you. How you so happy? You sad?
You mean with the fans?
Yeah.
How do I feel? It makes me feel amazing. It makes me feel amazing. A lot of the fans write you all the time, and it's usually the same people. It happens later on, once you're really into the business. Usually it's the same person, and when you go to their country and you actually see them in the line, and you realize that's the person that has been writing all the
and
time.
it's a pleasure to know that people
like
love
it's
you
your
for
family or
doing
something.
it, you know.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, I've run out of my line to like.
Yeah,
hug
but I'm gonna
somebody.
ask you. Don't ask you a question. Do not lose your job. Do not lose your job because
No, I would
everybody
never.
everybody love you. The whole TV show, sponsor, the
It's
family.
very.
It's nice.
You don't
It's
know
nice.
that at the beginning. You don't know that because you feel like you're just a voice in the dark. But once you go out into the conventions and you meet the people, you realize how important you've been to some people's
Yeah.
lives in some moments when they needed a laugh or when they needed to connect with that character that you're playing. And that's when you realize the magnitude of the career. Because you don't really realize it when you're first starting, you're just into the
But it's a
acting,
feedback of
to
love.
Just
get
say-
all the
It's a-
parts, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
when
it's a
you
big
get that
because you know
feedback,
you're giving all you have, you know, and all you can when you're dubbing in front of a screen, and that goes so far to everyone, and when you go to conventions, you get all that love back when the people come in here and
Exactly.
see and get it back. It's
You
something
remember?
very nice.
You remember? You remember the show, the baby? He's like, oh, you want a baby? I want the bottles. Wow. You want a baby for bottles? You remember that show?
I remember that.
Yeah,
one.
that's
Yes,
old, that's
with
old.
the babies.
Yeah. Back in the times, the voiceover actors, we live in the basement, because the social media doesn't exist. Se dice así, ¿no? No existía.
No existe, no existe, no
Yeah.
existe.
And now
No,
it
existe.
does.
Yeah, right now, thank God, the social media put the actors in
Faces
front
out
of
there.
everybody.
Yes.
For us, it's very exciting because we never see the love the people because we alone in the studio record.
Yeah.
We with the director, with the engineer. I never see the people. Right now in the
We don't even
convention,
see each other
yeah,
because you're done by yourself.
Exactly.
So you don't have the other actor in front of you to play off.
it's,
You have to play off what you're seeing, what you're hearing, and if you know the series, if you watch the series before, if you were lucky to watch it, because some things you can't watch, they're brand new. But there's some things that you could watch.
yes, yes. It's very, very excited. I can say you right now, hey, love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And it's a way, you can be in contact with the character alive, because the only thing that is alive in all of the industry is the people that's doing the voices. That the
Yeah,
only
it's the
the
same
only
thing.
way.
It's the same thing. It's the same of Scooby Doo and SpongeBob and everything that people work the TV show. It's the same thing. But your friend SpongeBob, Mister, what's his name?
Luis.
No, the green one at the bus.
Squidward.
That's Christopher. Chris, yeah, he canceled it because he quit because he's tired. So sponsor was saying, don't be quit because you'll be show. But he's already Mr. Crab.
Krabby.
He's already he's canceled it.
We have a question over here. So, like, for all of you guys, what got you into voice acting in the first place? Like, how did you know that this is what you'd be doing?
For me, I didn't even know the career existed. I was a theater actress. That's all I did. That's what I wanted to do. I really got the immediate reaction from the people in the theater. I still crave it, like if it was a drug or something like that, because I haven't really been doing it for a long time, for a couple of years, not even a long time, like maybe 2 years. But that's where I feel the most at home. It happened to be that the actors that were doing theater did the voiceovers. And then one actor tells the other, hey, you want to make extra money? You could do this. I'll tell them about you. And then you go and you audition and you start doing it. When I first started doing it, I didn't think anything of it. It was a job to me. I didn't think at all about it. I just did it for years and years and years and years. And I didn't really go to any convention or anything until about 3 years ago. I'm not even counting 2020 because we didn't get to go anywhere. But the year before 2020, I happened to have lost my job. I did realize throughout the years that a lot of people in South America were wanting to be my friends on Facebook. I didn't even know why. I kept on thinking this is part of Facebook. People like all over the world get to want to be your friend. So I used to go, I don't really know this person, so I used to delete them. Those were fans, and I didn't know they existed. I had no idea. So when I started getting to know that there was such a thing, and I started seeing the actors in other countries that were living of going to conventions, and that they were actually doing what I did in the theater, but in front of again a live audience, right? Because you get to do a show and everything when you go to their countries. I realized that I would really like to do this, but then my first stone in the way was social media because I didn't have any following, I didn't have anything. I mean, I had been deleting all those people that wanted to be my friends. And so I started doing content on social media, and that's the way I got to be known by the organizers, because everybody thought Cartman was a man. They never associated the voice. Esta voz con una chica. O sea, soy una chica, pero no, soy un chico. So they didn't associate that with that, and when they would find that, it was like, oh my God, it's a woman. So I started then going to conventions. I almost gave up. I almost didn't get to go because I was looking again for a new job, a real job. But then the conventions started popping up, and I started, going to them. And then since then, I never looked back. I just went forward with this because this, to me, it became what the theater was to me when I go to the conventions, because I get to talk to you, I get to talk to Sita, I get to see her laugh,
Yes.
and that really, that's what makes me. It's not fame, it's not the money, it's not any of that. It's the connection with another human being.
Yeah.
And whatever you brought to them that you were oblivious about, because you're just, like I said, a voice in the dark. But you weren't. To talk about that, because it was a question for everybody, but I talk like forever.
It's perfect. I can actually bring up to the next topic that I think could be interesting for you guys. So then,